I've been thinking, what should I say for my intro? Because the last YouTube video I posted was November 21st, 2023. It's been over a year, it's been a hot minute. As of right now, it is January 18th. Our assumption as of right now is that TikTok is just going to go dark, but no one can tell us what that means. The assumption, again, is that it's just like gonna be black on our phone and we're not gonna be able to access it. They don't know if the next administration is going to like delay it another 90 days after the inauguration. We don't know. You guys probably know, because by the time I edit it and post it, hopefully we'll have an answer. You know what? Let's manifest the energy that TikTok's back, baby. TikTok's back. Maybe it never actually went away. As of right now, yeah, it's supposed to go away at midnight and I'm like crashing the fuck out. I love YouTube. I was posting YouTube when I had like literally 0 subscribers. Now I have 300, and I think it's just for people that like have followed me on TikTok and want to follow me like wherever else I have links, and one of them is here. So like, hey, just giving the people what they want, you know what I mean? Another big development. Let me just do like a little like life update for the past year and a half. Number 1, I did not read Hermione fanfiction until February of 2024. Okay, it has not even been a year of me like being in the thick of it with Hermione, and it is my entire personality, okay? I read one almost every single day. I read more words of Hermione than of actual published like books my whole entire life. And honestly, if you're watching this, you're probably a fellow Hermione girly, because my account on TikTok at the beginning of 2024 like didn't even have 4,000 followers. Just there for the vibes, babe, you know? Now, again, as of January 18th, I just hit 15,000 followers, which is crazy. And again, the reason why I'm crashing out, there's a few factors. Number 1 is that I have been posting on TikTok like every single day for multiple years. And I feel like I finally got to a point where it's like I found my own little community, and like I've been in the swing of things. And I don't know, I feel like I've put a bunch of work into it. And now that I'm like finally seeing the fruits of my labor, it is being taken away, which sucks. My job is in social media marketing, and I post, guess where? TikTok. My job has told me that I will just transition into a new role, so I'm not losing my job. But again, like now my whole entire day job, like everything's gonna be different. On top of that, in the I think July or August of 2024, so like only 6 months ago, I started doing author services. So basically I've just been working with indie authors, running their social media pages, helping with newsletter, ARC management, that sort of thing. I mainly help them with their TikTok. The authors that I currently have, I love them. And we've just already kind of had the conversation about I'll either transfer to Instagram or YouTube, or I don't know. So I'm not losing like my job, do you know what I mean? It's just gonna be able to like my day-to-day like tasks and work that I do for both my day job and my author services job that I have. It's just gonna be so different, and it's just so frustrating because it's like I feel like I'm good at what I do, and I know how to work the algorithm for my different clients, whether that's like for my day job or for my authors, and now it's being taken away against my will. It's being ripped away from me. We're feeling a little bit emo today. Max is here though. He's my emotional support pup. He's been really great. This is a whole new setup we have going on. And if you've been following me on TikTok, you may know where I am. If you don't, hi, I'm in LA. My husband is a travel nurse. He just started his first travel nurse contract, and it is in Los Angeles. So we're in a apartment. We love it. It's really sick, and it's in a really cool area. If you would like to hear the story time on how we got scammed out of our first apartment and $3,500, let me know. I will tell that story very in depth. I gave kind of the SparkNotes version to TikTok, but yeah, it was the first 2 weeks of January were the worst of our lives. We got scammed out of our first apartment, scammed out of thousands of dollars, and then when we finally found this apartment, the fires happened. We had to evacuate, so we drove all the way home. I'm from Central California, and we waited there for a few days. The fire that was by us is the only one that got contained. So now we're back, but the air quality is shit. They don't know like what shit is in the air, because everyone is like freaking me out and is like, oh my gosh, there's asbestos and chemicals from the houses burning down. So I don't want to take Max on any walks because I don't want his little lungs to breathe bad air. So my husband's a nurse, so he's working 12-hour shifts, and I'm in a place where I know no one, but living through a natural disaster. And I'm just like here, me and Max are just hanging out. So I thought now would be as good a time as ever to pick back up, you know, the YouTube, pick back up the vlogging. So that is my little life update for the past year and a half. I got the notification that says, I'll just put it up on the screen. I don't know what this means. I don't know if this means like tonight at midnight. I don't know if this means
Central Time, Eastern Time, Pacific Time, because it's like not even 7 o'clock. Tried to upload a TikTok for one of my clients and it's not uploading. So that leads me to, I don't know. I was like living in delusion 100% up until this very moment. Reading my lifetime updates, baby. Fuck. I'll let you know when it stops working on my phone.
So TikTok's back. I really wanted to like give my lifetime reaction to everything that was going on the night of what was that, the 18th? Guys, I literally was like so upset. And like not even for the reason of like, okay, was I upset because TikTok was gone from my phone? I couldn't like doom scroll, yes. I was more upset because I was on TikTok for like 3 years damn near. And I'm just like, okay, so all of those people that follow me, like everything I've like done is just like gone. I was able to download all my videos, but then I was even more upset when I was just like, okay, 365 days a year, I'm like, fuck the government. But then I'm just like, oh my, like not to get political, but like, I just like, I could not believe that we have like gotten to a point where we're like banning an app from people's, not to get political, Now it is the day of the 21st. It is Donald Trump's second day of being our president again. So I was crashing out a little bit yesterday. Head to my TikTok where you can see me. I posted like 7 or 8 TikToks yesterday of just like different sounds of me like crashing out. So kind of like that I'm matching my matcha. I actually thrifted this sweater. It's like the green M&M, you know, the sexy one. And it says girls soccer team established 1997. Okay, age warning, I am 27. I was born in 1997. So I was like, I have to get it. Also played soccer my whole life up through college, helped pay for my college. So big soccer girly. So I had to get it and it's cute and it's green and I love pink and green. Being off topic. Oh, I'm sorry I was not like as on top of like updating you guys. I was just like crashing out and I was like, okay, I can't be on my phone either. I film on my phone because I kept clicking the TikTok icon. Babe, there was nothing there for 12 hours. Anyway, but we're back and it's making me like even more motivated than ever to post on YouTube because I don't know how long we are back on TikTok. Like I really don't know. So that's my update. I put his new little bed on this chair and he really likes it. However, he is being a sicky boy today. He threw up, he had diarrhea, which like that's only ever happened one time. Not before, but he's only ever had diarrhea one other time. So I'm worried that maybe he like ate something he wasn't supposed to. We use the farmer's dog food, which is like the all organic, human grade, like keep it in your fridge, like very, very high quality food because I love him more than anything. And so I don't know, but I just Uber Eats some chicken and canned pumpkin. So I'm gonna boil the chicken and make some rice for him and then put canned pumpkin because everybody online, let's be real, I read an article, no, I saw TikToks of vets and the vets were saying like bland diet for a couple of days. They also were saying not to like wait about 12 hours to give him anything so that like he can really let his tummy relax. But yeah, so he's just feeling under the weather today, which makes me really sad because if anything ever happened to him, I would kill myself. Let's talk book stuff. I did read a book yesterday. It was an ARC. We will have to debrief about that. Max has not had diarrhea or thrown up again. I'm gonna be making his like bland diet food here shortly. So we're gonna do that, gonna order some dinner. Man, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm like not in the, like I need to get back on my YouTube grind. I think I'm just like, I'm out of habit. So I apologize if this vlog is like lackluster, but we will be doing a review of the ARC that I read, First Time Caller, that I got from NetGalley. So we will be doing that. Don't you worry, sweetheart. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie, it has been a couple of days. This week has been like really shitty. Like I'm not even going to lie, it's been really bad. Updates, Max is feeling better. We are weaning him back on his normal food. I've read like 2 books since we last talked and a good amount of Hermione fan fictions. I am talking about them on my TikTok. So if you are a fellow Hermione girl and you want to know exactly which ones, because I cannot remember them from the top of my head, head to my TikTok. I just did a Hermione girlies, you get a lock-in video. Just posted that today. But also we are going to our home for the next 4 days and getting 2 tattoos because what do I do when I have a really bad week and I just need to like feel some joy? I permanently alter my body. We'll definitely post like us being at home sort of vlog, but I wanted to round out this one and I promised you, I don't break my promises. I promised you a book review on this book. It's First Time Caller, not a contemporary romance girly. I know my strengths and I normally stay in my lane, and that is anything with some sort of fantasy aspect, whether it is like a dark fantasy, a high fantasy, an urban fantasy, a romantic fantasy. That is like typically the genre that I stay in. I got FOMO because I saw everyone posting about this book and saying that they got the arc and that it was amazing. And if everyone is saying that they got the arc and it's amazing, I'm gonna apply for the arc. So I did, and I immediately got approved on NetGalley, which is crazy because I have not applied for anything on NetGalley in a hot minute. So I was like, it's a sign. And I read it, and I really, really, really liked it. It's essentially about this guy who is a radio talk show host, but he runs like a romance hotline show. So people call in and then he gives his advice, like his romantic advice. And he has gotten to the point where he's been doing this for a few years, and he's like, love isn't real. Like, I hate that these men call in and bitch about their wives or whatever, and I hate that these women call in and they're mad that their men aren't giving them like the bare minimum or vice versa, whatever. It's made him leave like a bad taste in his mouth when it comes to love. And then he gets a call from this 11-year-old girl, and she is like, hey, like, my mom has not dated anyone for the entirety that I've been alive. And so it basically sets up the mom, the single mom, with this radio talk show host guy, and it is very sweet. It's like a very like healing relationship for the both of them. There is a couple of spice scenes that like made me gasp because of how good they were. They were like very good spice scenes, and this is coming from a girl that exclusively reads fan fiction. Very good spice scenes. Overall, I really recommend it. Like, the plot is good enough on its own. Like, typically with contemporary romance, I just get bored because I'm like, where's the magic? Where's the dragons? Where's the like stuff to zhuzh it up? And this one I was entertained. There's some really fun side characters. So when it comes out, again, I don't know off the top of my head, I'll put it on the screen when it does come out. You should read it. This brings me to my next item on the docket. I have applied for this book on NetGalley, and it seems like the United States military themselves are guarding this book lock and key. I can't get my hands on it. Typically, this is what happens. If there's a book that I really like or that I really, like, I'm highly anticipating it, I'll apply for the arc, obviously. If the author has like their own newsletter or the author is like running arcs themselves or whatever, I'll apply. I'll message them, I'll email them, I'll do whatever. If it's a trad published book like this book is, I will do the same thing. If it's something that I really like, I've only done this like on a handful of occasions. I will email the publisher. I will find the publisher's Instagram or the publisher's TikTok, and I will message them and be like, hey, see this small amount of clout I have? I would like to leverage it for this book. And since it's a book that I like, either I love the author already or I'm gonna love the book, I'm like, I know I will be posting about it. I probably have already posted about it and tagged you in it with me begging for said book. I've done everything. I've put on all the stops for The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy by Bridget Knightley. I have done absolutely everything. No one is giving me the time of day. I am so salty because a bunch of my friends got the arc, and I'm like, what, do they not like me? Am I not good enough to get this arc? I don't know why I'm not getting it, but I have
emailed Berkeley Publishing, Penguin Random House Publishing, Ace Books, which is the kind of subset, the imprint underneath both of those big publishing houses. I have, again, emailed them, found their Instagrams, DM'd them, tagged them on TikTok of a very threatening video I made, threatening anyone who has the arc, tagged them there. I had friends that had tagged them there. I have also reposted that on Instagram, tagged them there. So this is what I think.
one of two things is gonna happen. One, a miracle is gonna happen. I'm gonna actually get my grimy little fingers in this arc. Two, they're gonna block me and never give me an arc again because of harassment. Because they're like, this girl is really fucking annoying. Not gonna give it to me. So I guess those are the two options that we have. If you've liked my little return to YouTube video that I've done, I feel like it's not my best video because I just feel like this last week, like literally I started this, we didn't know if TikTok was gonna be banned. That's fucking crazy. I just feel like I've been like a little all over the place. I think it's just like, you know, I need to kind of get back in the YouTube grind set, you know what I mean? YouTube grind set, baby. Sorry about that. Yeah, if you enjoyed, let me know. If you would like me to do this more, let me know. I'm gonna do it. I mean, I was doing this when I had 0 subscribers, so I'm gonna do it now, but I love you. I hope you're having a great day, a great week. I hope your week is going better than mine. And stay tuned, because next time you see me, I will be getting some tattoos. I think one's gonna be here. I think we're getting one here. And then I think we're getting one here, or maybe like on the inside of my arm. Ooh, maybe I'll get the big one here. I don't know. We haven't decided. I don't know. Okay. Love ya. Bye.